Hey, what's happening? It's your boy Sean Mighty. We back at it again. So today the topic I want to speak about is keeping promises to yourself, man, and standing firm in your identity. Because that's very important when it comes to reaching your goals. It's very important when it comes to just maneuvering through life and carrying yourself a certain way in general. When you know your identity, you standing firm in that, and you're keeping the promises that are aligned to your identity, you get what's for you, right? And the things that are not for you, you're able to see it and make adjustments. So, you might have a goal, right, to lose weight, and you may want to drink some a Coke. You might want to go eat some donuts or whatever. But you trying to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get the fat off. So you can't do that as much as you might have done that prior to you setting this goal. It's not aligned with the person that you're trying to become. And when that craving hit for you to go get those donuts, for you to go get that Coke, you got to deny your flesh. And that goes back to keeping the promises with yourself. Because when you keep them promises with yourself, now you begin to trust yourself. You begin to trust yourself when you keep the promises to yourself. And I think trusting yourself is probably the biggest thing as well. It's the biggest things when it comes to doing something to achieve. Well, it's the biggest thing when it comes to achieving a goal. Because when you trust yourself, it's like unlimited faith. You have unlimited faith when you trust yourself. It's unlimited. Because it's like you may have doubts, but a lot of those doubts come from you just not knowing what to do. You not being competent enough. You not having the instructions. But if you have faith, if you trust yourself, then you'll know, like, hey, man, I can do this. I don't have no doubt. I believe in myself. And that trust only comes from keeping them promises to yourself. Keeping them promises to yourself when people are trying to get you to not keep your promise. When that temptation hit, you know what I'm saying? When that temptation hit, when your grandma make that good home cooked meal, that cornbread, them sweet potatoes, the fried chicken, and it's tasting good, it's smelling good, everybody around you eating it, but you gotta go. You trying to lose 10, you trying to lose 15, you trying to make this a lifestyle. You can't eat that no more like that. You gotta limit that. You gotta be aligned with the truest version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's big. Like, if you don't trust yourself, man, life hard. I think trusting yourself really comes once you trust yourself. You gain confidence. You gain confidence. That's what it is. That's really what it is, man. Sometimes, like growing up, sometimes I didn't trust myself. So I wouldn't take certain risks. I might have not did certain things because I didn't trust myself. But now I trust myself, so I'm able to do things that'll take me out of my comfort zone because I've kept promises to myself. Now, it's certain promises that I made when I was younger that I didn't fulfill. However, a lot of the promises that I've made, within the last year or two, I've been keeping those promises. So it's like I'm having more respect for myself. I'm having more trust for myself. Even though it's uncomfortable sometimes. Sometimes it's uncomfortable to say no. But once you say no, and you know that you're saying yes to yourself, that's when things change. That's when things change. Because now it's like I'm the most important person in my life. I'm the most important. I'm doing this for me. It's not about you. I don't care what you want from me. It's about what I want for myself. Because at the end of the day, I got to go to sleep with myself at night. I got to look myself in the mirror every day. And if I did something based on how you felt, then I'm going to be nothing. I ain't going to feel good about myself. How could you? Because you going against yourself for who? For what? There's no reason to. You going against yourself for what? There's no reason to. You know what I'm saying? This just real. This just real. And that's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, man, I think, you know, like the biggest thing is just trusting yourself, man. Really trusting yourself. And by you trusting yourself, you're going to build confidence. And that's all I got for today. It's your boy Sean Mighty, and I'm out. Peace.